Well, we're talking to everybody this week about the idea of getting these games off to a faster start. So, Zaire, let's start with that. You guys have been putting together really good second halves here. What's the key to these first few possessions of the game?
I think it's just making sure you come out with the right energy, with a very attacking, like puncher type of mentality. I think the key to playing fast is just how you approach the day, and I think getting back at home is going to help us with that rhythm.
When you look back at these last couple of games and you see the success that both sides of the ball had after halftime, is that encouraging or frustrating that it wasn't there earlier?
I think it's a mixture of both. Encouraging to know that you could play that great of a defense and hold people to minimal points, but then it's also disappointing. Just like you want to have an entire game that way and not just a part of the game. So I think that's just a challenge that us and the coaches are facing right now. Just make sure we put together a full game.
All right, Pittsburgh this week. You didn't play a ton in that game last year. You were kind of banged up by the end of the season. But when you guys think about that game, especially defensively, and you see that 76, how much does that still linger here as you get ready for Pittsburgh again right now?
Anytime you give it that many points, you play that team next season, that's all everybody's going to be talking about. I think it's just a little extra motivation this week to just lock in that much more and, be able to, put a better product on the field this Saturday.
When you watch the film from that game, is that something that things were just so crazy you can not think about it, or is there stuff to take away?
I mean, there's a lot to take away from that game, good and bad, but, at a certain point, it just felt like, I don't know, it felt like a video game or something that you couldn't really turn off. But, I'm happy that, it happened. We learned from it, we lived through it, and we're better because of it. So we're going to show them what's up on Saturday.
What's the matchup like with you and Pitt on the idea of this is a team Syracuse has played every year since the mid-'50s? How does that go into the game for you guys?
Whenever we play Pitt, it's always a little bit more chippy, a little bit more into it because we play those guys every year, basically like a divisional team. So, it's always fun playing those guys. They like to run the ball. I like teams that like to run the ball, so it's going to be fun.